We've got a spectacle here, a tremendous light show hyping up the crowd as they get set for this matchup here tonight. Welcome to San Marcos, Texas, at UFCU Stadium, home of the Texas State Bobcats. As we'll see a team from the Sun Belt, the Troy Trojans, taking on another Sun Belt team, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. They'll run it here. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's Crowder. Grab near the sticks. It's Taylor. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man, they got exactly the right coverage early in this game that they were looking for. They found the matchup, and they hit a big one early.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He's going to hand this off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. And they've got him.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Back to throw. It's Crowder. That's a fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
punt team now on to kick it away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Important second down play coming up. It's a shotgun run call. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Jackson. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. The Troy offense back on the field now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 40. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for his back. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Scanning the field. It's Crowder. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Trojans. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. He breaks free. That's a strong stiff arm. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Trojans offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down here. Ball handed to the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
There's the handoff. Throws a stiff arm. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
First down and 10 now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. To throw, it's Jackson. The receiver makes the catch. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Finding space at the 20. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And the point after is right down the middle. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Grab behind the line. It's Meadows. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Second down after that completion. And now the handoff. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. To the air, it's Crowder. With the catch, it's Meadows. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Meadows. Running with purpose. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And there's the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
First real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's Crowder looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Troy. They connect for 6. That tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from the secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, the defense took the field. They mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Scanning the field. It's Crowder. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Heading left after the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Schwartz. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Short now for the offense from the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
The offense threatening now. 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll get him down that time.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He goes nowhere. Back-to-back stops by this defense. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. They got nothing on second down. Sets up a 3rd and goal from the 2. Looking to throw. It's Crowder. And he's got it. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
Here comes the point after attempt. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Anderson. Tackled at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pass complete on the crosser. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. An inside give now from the shotgun. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Dropping back. It's Jackson. Pass rush closing in. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle, it's Higgins. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looks right for a quick completion. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. So a short attempt, but from the right hash, it's a bit of a tricky angle. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. And so the first half comes to a close. We'll take a break here in the booth and head over to our halftime show. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. What a stiff arm. He steps out at the 25 in the same place that had been a touchback. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks free. Boom. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
To throw, it's Jackson. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He makes the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
We saw this receiver in the first half have a number of inward breaking routes, and now in the second half, we're seeing more stuff going to the outside. Good adjustment by this offensive coordinator.
First down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Running through the tackle. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's a quick grab.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Jackson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Troy offense back on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running back has it on the screen now.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Here's the second down play. Ball handed off. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first down, it's play action. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for some space. It's Meadows. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield. It's Crowder. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. A quick throw to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. The Texas State offense back on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Jackson. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for a deep completion. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
But the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
1st and 10 play coming up. Falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. To the air. It's Crowder. That's reeled in. It's Taylor. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Caught behind the line. It's Taylor. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Back to throw again. Caught near the sticks. It's Higgins. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The game could come down to this possession. All tied up, 1st and goal. Can they punch it in? 1st and goal, handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Second and goal for the offense. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Troy. They jump on top now here in the 4th. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. comes the Bobcats offense back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Dropping back, it's Jackson. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And the Trojans offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Trojans. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
21.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Texas State offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's an out route, the catch made, and it works. The first down to the 35. A new set of downs after that completion.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Fighting him off. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
To throw, it's Jackson. Pass complete on a crosser. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
They're going to run it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. Shakes off the tackle with a stiff arm. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT efficiency is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Look out, room to run here. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Crowder. Catch made on the out route. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Here we go, third down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Touchdown, Bobcats. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Oh, he missed it. It's no good, and they still trail by a point.
That keeps the score. Troy, 35.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Number 45, set to kick off.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Troy offense back on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Caught in the backfield. It's Meadows. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking downfield, it's Crowder. Grab down the middle, it's Meadows. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Grinding away on the ground. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Nice grab. It's Meadows. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Back to pass. It's Crowder. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Number 4 set to kick off.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Dropping back. It's Jackson. Looking for a late deep shot. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Well, that was close to a disaster if that is a sack here late in this game. Quarterback does a good job of just throwing that ball away to keep them alive and give them a chance here on 4th down. Remember now, they need a touchdown. They've got to be able to convert here. Not thinking about a field goal. They're thinking about 6 points.
So down 4 late in the game. Obviously, they'll keep the offense on the field and go for it. Their last chance here. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Boy, as a play caller, you saved this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter, game on the line, and then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not, and that, to me, is probably the ball game.
No, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, but they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.